Alright, so here's, I guess, the finished product, and I'm very happy with it. This is the output, and the water is coming out through there, so you can see. And I have it right above the water line, so it can go in. Doesn't make negative pressure. And then here's the input. And then there's the hose. Got the hose, and then the pump. And you can see the pump there. This is a pretty big pump. I got it on sale at Lowe's. I think it was like 30 bucks. It was like 500 gallons or something like that. So I figured, what the hell. After watching a couple other videos though, I noticed the drawback to having a big pump is I saw that you could put it inside the canister and have the water be pulled in as opposed to be pushed in. My water's being pushed in through the filter. I put some Teflon tape around the cap, and like I told you, I glued this nut here, PVC nut, so I can screw this on without any glue. And then the part that came with the fountain pump, I screwed that on. And then if I would have known from before, I probably would have never had my freaking pump explode. I found this tape that's ideal for sealing water stuff. It's a watertight seal at Home Depot. Stretch and seal elastic, and it's awesome. It's a silicone sealing tape, and it's like it says, it's very elastic, and it just wraps around. I wrapped it around the hose just so there wouldn't be any leaks coming out of there, and there's no leaks. I'm happy. There's no leaks through there. I use Teflon tape inside here, Teflon tape inside here, Teflon tape inside here. And to glue the unit, these little attachments, so I was able to screw this on, I use this type of glue. I think I mentioned it earlier that I was going to put plumbing glue. It's goop plumbing glue. It's almost gone, but I use it for other stuff here. Anything that has to do with like tank sealing and whatnot. I used it here. What I did is I got my soldering iron, and on the cap I just melted a hole until the fitting was able to fit snug, not loose. And then once I did that, then I glued it all around on the outside. I didn't do the inside because, for one, I couldn't reach it. It's just too snug in there. And two, if it's gonna leak, it'll leak from the outside, and then that way it won't, won't be exposed to the water. The least glue exposed, I guess, to the water, the better, I figured. Inside, I put some carbon. I guess I should have showed you that, but I'm not gonna take it apart now. I used a little bag full of carbon, and then I also put, I can show you. I use these little plastic scrubber sponges. I was gonna go buy the media, but I figured a lot of people use these, and apparently they work. I actually had a different type of sponge in there on the other filter that I had created, and that seemed to work fine. My water was pretty clean. Right now it's a little foggy, I guess. It's a little green. I don't know if you can tell. Mostly because since I have like plants and they're kind of dying, some of them, I'm not gonna go do the CO2 route because I'm not like a super tank guy yet. I can't. Little by little I'm working on it, but I did buy that leaf zone, for your plants, plant food. And it's once a week, so since I was messing with the water, I just went ahead and I poured it in there now. But it only stays this way for about a day or so. It works fine. Those are still my punished puffers. But my cichlids are getting too big now. I'm almost done with the other tank, so I think I'm actually going to go buy the gravel as soon as I'm done with this, which I'm pretty much done, but just want to record this video, let you guys check it out. One thing that I want to, I guess, point out is that I noticed that the gravity fed filters are easier, I guess, to work with, I think. But because of the fact that I noticed that a lot of them have very big units when they do that. You push it up and then the water comes down into the filter and then it goes out. But I didn't want anything bulky, so that's why I went ahead and try to do the best thing possible that I can install and still let it look okay and not just this big huge. I've seen some videos where there's these huge filtered pipes going up in the air and coming down, and I didn't want to do that, so I figured pushing the water through would be the best thing. Also, I have on this side is the 1/2 inch, but on this side I think I used 3/4, I think. Anyways, yeah, it's 3/4, so that way there would be more output, less pressure, and which I think that's the reason why I was having problems. You know, all my other filters just freaking sucked, was because the pressure is just pushing on the lids and they're just popping open. But this one's not gonna pop open. If anything happens, it'll probably explode. But hey, it's a 3-inch pipe and screw on caps. They go in all the way in here, so that's a good, what, almost a good 1.5 inches, I think, on both sides. It's all watertight seal here. I don't know, unless there's an earthquake and the thing falls apart, I don't really see any problem with it. Like I said, this is actually the first time I'm trying it out. I'm actually going to be here for the next couple days, so that way I can monitor it, and you know, if it works, it works. Cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I probably won't be updating this filter anymore, but if you guys have any questions or comments or whatever, let me know, because after this I'm gonna go work on the 20 gallon for the cichlids. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.